Alright, shout out to my boy Charlie, aka Big Chotch, for filming this. But yeah, this is I had to go deep in the archives to find this video. This is probably the first video of me lifting ever recorded. And this is the end of 2016, lifting in college, and I'm trying very hard to make this rep look pretty. Just trying to keep my back straight, and that's, as far as form goes, that's pretty much it. Not bringing a whole lot of intensity. Fast forward to pretty much today, and this is what I got going on. Made some pretty big changes from as far as a form standpoint goes. Now, I do not pull conventional often, really, up until this point. When I first started lifting, I pulled conventional for like a little bit, and I switched right to sumo because I'm a sumo boy at heart. But let's step at the time machine and go back a little bit, 2019. And during this time period, I was only pulling sumo. I do not have a lot of conventional deadlift footage. This in particular day, I went into the gym. I think it was an off day, and I was just curious to see what my conventional looked like and felt like. So I just recorded it. Um, and an issue I had, well, I'm having in this video, is that I'm just driving with the legs, but I'm not really doing a lot with my upper body as well as my glutes. Um, I'm not pulling slack well. Again, just trying very hard to keep that back straight, which is important. 100% keeping a neutral back is important, but that was like my only focus. Now, although, I'm not pulling conventional off the floor really ever, I have always implemented deficits into my programming. That way I don't lose familiarity with the conventional deadlift, because the conventional is definitely better for all around, muscular gains. So after I sumo, I'll do some conventionals. I'm just standing on like a 1 to 2 inch platform. Great for lower back development, core development. I I use wraps. I mean, these videos I'm using a belt. I don't use a belt anymore. I take the belt off. But yeah, I mean, trying to stay tall, stay tight throughout the lift. You want to keep your shins vertical. The next video we're going to see, uh, I'm going to show you what it looks like when they're not. Keeping tight, leading with the chest. Boom. So this is quarantine lifting. Uh, this is 2020, and pretty much from that first conventional video, or I'm sorry, it was the third video, the one that was spring 2019. This is pretty much a year after that, and I'm pulling conventional. Other than deficits, not pulling conventional off the floor at all, really. But you can see right off the bat, if you look at my shins, the angle of my ankle, my shins and knees are way too far forward, and that is just does not give you a very good, I guess, I don't really know what the term would be, but it's not optimal to drive your legs into the ground and create it into a leg press. Makes it very hard to get some driving power. Here's some more conventional. This is actually, yeah, this is quarantine lifting. Again, I at the time did not have a lot of options. I just had a barbell and some weights, so boom, had to change it up a little bit. I think on like my leg day I hit sumo, and on my pull day I hit conventional, which was just nuts because I was deadlifting like 4 times within 8 days, every single 8 day cycle. So that was a lot. I actually got a knee injury towards the end of this, which I could not squat for the longest time after this. But yeah, pretty much a year goes by, and this is pretty recent. One day after a pull day, my buddy Brian was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to hit 405 sumo, which he always pulls conventional. I'm the opposite. I was like, you know what? Let me try to pull a 405 conventional. Got it. I was like, you know what? It's pretty light. Let me see if I can go up. So I hit a 440, and then hit a 455. Just pulling tuna randomly. But after that day, I was like, you know what? Let's just stick with the conventional. So right now, right now I got legs push pull off, legs push pull off. The first pull day I hit conventional, and the second pull day sumo. But I'm trying to stay as tight as I can, as tall as I can, shins perpendicular, as straight as I can keep them into the ground. Here's some deficits, not rocking the belt here. That's how I like to do them now. I get pretty psyched after this. I actually don't know why, because it's not a PR. But here is, on this particular day, I was going for a set of 6. This was my last set of a 3x6. And off the ground, it felt pretty good. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go for as many as I can get. Was aiming for 12, ended up getting 10.5. But after this set, I thought I was in SpongeBob's Pineapple. My brain was just scrambled eggs. Here's a PR. This is 410. This is right before this set. I hit a set of 10 with 405. The set before that, I think I hit 365, if I'm not mistaken. Got the mixed grip going. I actually prefer mixed grip, unless it's the deficits. I like using the wraps on deficits. Touch and goes. And the reason I like touch and goes is I can just stay tight on the rep. And I feel like I got every muscle activated throughout the whole entire lift, which I like. Now, this is today, and this is a PR. Now, what I'm doing right here is that little ritual I had, I'm trying to keep my back, legs, everything tight, and I'm pressing into the floor before I grab the bar to get that tight feeling. I'm pushing my hips back. Here's a 500 attempt. Nope, not thrilled about that. But I'm pushing my hips back, getting that stretch in my hammies, and then I'm reaching down for the bar. After that, I'm just driving with the legs, pulling the shoulders back, and then throwing the glutes forward. Here's 455 for a double. This is a PR on the same day. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the video. That's what my conventional is like right now. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.